Russia is testing a nuclear torpedo in the Arctic that has the power to trigger radioactive tsunamis off the U.S. coast.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia is planning to deploy a nuclear-powered missile to the Arctic next summer that's designed to detonate off the coastlines of enemy countries, CNN reported. Satellite images provided this week to CNN by Maxar, a satellite company, indicated that Russia is testing weapons in the region and building significant military infrastructure in the Arctic, which is increasingly free of ice because of climate change. CNN reported that Russia would deploy the Poseidon II M39 missile to its Arctic region next summer. Russian President Vladimir Putin requested an update on a key stage of the tests in February from his defense minister, and more tests are expected later this year, The Times of London reported. Russia and NATO countries with a presence in the Arctic region have been increasing their activity there in recent years as rising sea temperatures make it more accessible, Insider's Christopher Woody reported. Russia has the world's longest Arctic coastline and derives about a quarter of its GDP from the region, and the Northern Sea Route is a valuable shipping corridor for Moscow. The Pentagon on Monday said it was watching reports of Russian military activities and infrastructure build-ups in the Arctic very closely.
This post received a score of 29,000, with an upvote ratio of 62%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The tsunamis created by tectonic plate movements are orders of magnitudes larger than the most powerful nuclear weapons ever decided. Said torpedo has a diameter of approximately 2 meters, which isn't large enough to contain anything close to make an even small tsunami. It's likely this weapon is designed to destroy ports and dockyards, not create tsunamis.
Naval ports specifically.
Nukes from above will do that too. This seems like something you make just to scare regular people. And kill off the Arctic that much quicker.
Edit to add, yes, I'm aware of the prevalence of landslide-generated tsunamis. Less than 10% of the ocean seafloor is mapped, less than 35% of U.S. coastal waters are mapped. A more obvious, less in need of planning attack would be things like power plants and generation plants along the coast. If you desire more knowledge about the many pre-existing defenses in place along the west coast.
If I recall, tsunamis have also been generated by underwater landslides rather than tectonic activity. A thoughtfully placed nuke could trigger such a slide and create a legitimate tsunami. But I'd imagine your target list might be limited by available undersea terrain.
Tsunamis are basically gigantic waves caused by displacement, so in theory anything large enough to displace a shitton of material, input a crap ton of energy into the water in a single instance could cause one. So an entire cliff side falling into the ocean could cause a tsunami. An underwater explosion could cause a tsunami. Underwater landslide can cause a tsunami. So yeah, the missile isn't a big deal. What it ends up hitting might be.
I mean, landslides generally do not cause the largest tsunamis. The energy difference between any sort of conceivable bomb and an earthquake is laughable. Even the most notable landslide-caused tsunamis were actually caused by an earthquake that inputted the energy to cause the landslide. Meaning, a bomb couldn't cause the same sort of landslide, because even the energy from a nuclear bomb is minuscule compared to an earthquake.
LMAO, this headline is such bullshit. Edit. There's even a relevant Kurtz-Gisact.
When I heard the phrase radioactive tsunamis, I was immediately skeptical, tears of joy.
With sharks in them too.
With lasers on their heads?
Bro.
What the fuck did I just watch? On another note, that seems like something that would be directed by Michael Bay.
Ocean and underwater nuclear tests have been conducted before. They make big waves, sure, but a tsunami takes a colossal amount of energy to generate. It would take a 30 gigaton detonation to generate such energy. Also, I was wrong on magnitude of original earthquake, 9.0 not 8.4.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.